Okay, what's up, guys? Okay, so 21900. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, so 21900. 21900 got hit. Knew it, just knew it. So let's talk about some of the stuff out. Some people online, they do make me laugh. Pansy. I mean, these guys, I don't even know where they find all the time to just post constantly. Maybe they're just making things. But there's just some chat about the this little pump up, trapping traders, and then obviously dumping. Happens, man. It's trading. It's the thing is that this is, I'm not too sure it's the volume or the way it moves. It's volatile. It's it's a bit more blatant. It's a bit more clear. I mean, this is clean and clear. It's easy. We've been talking about this for the last 2 days. It's been waiting for. So that last pump up to either trap people, hit liquidity, combination of the two, and then we're going down. Okay, now check this out, man. It hasn't even made it down to the target, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So we had buy limits down at 21900, which is, yeah, pretty much just here. On the third drive, 88.6. So really, I mean, this is it now. We could be moving on, hopefully, or we could be doing something else. So let's just pull this high time frame chart across, because this is where it's at now. Daily bottom chart. I mean, just extending that out. This daily candle penetrating, like I said in the yesterday's video in the live stream, just pipping down. Okay, just pipping down into this area on the left. Retesting this area. I mean, if you could get as low as 21600 and then rebound, that'd be awesome. But we're pushing down at the moment, and what I'd like to see is for that to come all the way back up. So come all the way back up above the Trendmaster low tide, back into this red area, and that's it. So if we look at the 4 hour, you can see this is pushing into this area. So this green area is just support into the scaling zone. Okay, we've got this almost trend line, which you can see better on the 1 hour chart. Look, in fact, yeah, let's stay on this one. So yeah, just pushing into this area. So that was a bang on spot to, you know, enter those positions. I was really thinking about entering last night around the low tide, but I've been in this situation so many times before where you've been waiting, where you think it's a little bit too much time, and you know, you're thinking, what the hell's going on? Just wait a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. If it flies, then you know you missed out on a trade. But if you enter and it goes against you, you lose money, and then you know you're almost 2 steps back. So don't want to do that. Okay, cool. So I think that's about it. So wrapping up, Overwatch had a little bit of a peak down on the daily, pushing down past the low tide. Want to see that retrace back up into this red area. 4 hour. 4 hours pretty good. I mean, this is a spot where we're going to take a trade. I mean, it's a little bit, I wouldn't say it's a little bit late. I mean, it's still close. It's only $100 or so away. But at this point, starting to scale in and around these areas below. If it does go any lower, I mean, I'm not too sure it will, but if it does, sweet. So you know, scaling in at these points, moving up. So at least to the low tide level, the high tide level, which is up here, so we can start to look at that scaling entry. But I mean, it is Monday morning, and you know, we can afford to scale in maybe over the course of the next 48 hours. Okay. So yeah, all's good. So let's just have a quick look at this 15-minute chart and just dissect what went on here, because last night I was so close to shorting, but I just didn't because of the I just don't like shorting, man. I just don't like it. Okay, so you know, when we look at this kind of dual analysis on this left-hand chart, let's just rewind this. Okay, so we had this Fibonacci setup. It's coming up 78.6. We've got 1, 2, 3, and then at this point we're down below the Trendmaster level, down below the scalper, down below the boundary, so everything's to the downside, and then out the blue, you know, bang. Okay, tell me what that's about. That's about you know, the move's not primed yet. It's trying to suck people in. You know, I see this whole asset as like a, you know, like a matrix. It's designed to get in your head, basically. I mean, shit, this could be a whole long-term psyop where, you know, people are forced into using Bitcoin because it's not part of the fiat system, and then all of a sudden all you're concerned about is a fucking Bitcoin price for the rest of your life, and then moving forwards 4 or 5 years, the Bitcoin price, this is my wealth, this is my net worth, and then 10 years down the line it was all a psyop. So again, 78.6. I mean, if that isn't a dead giveaway, I mean, this reminds me of trading gold. So at this point, 88.6. I'm thinking, okay, this is pushing up. Doubt it's going any higher. The reason I say it's doubt it's going any higher because I wanted that red area. It was like a magnet, and then we had the trend line just above Okay, so I was thinking touch the trend line, or even just push out to it so it looks like we're breaking out. And even if it did break out, it would come down and retest. You know, it's not just going to go bang like a rocket. Okay, so at that point, coming down, sitting on the Trendmaster, looking like it's going higher. Now I'll show you what stopped me from even building to a position. I did have a small long, but we just closed it. It was literally tiny. So okay, so at this point when we're pushing up here, okay, so this red area, you know, previous higher low retested. We've got, you know, almost like divergences across the board there. So we've got one here, one here. Now, if go down to, is it 5 minute? So 5 minute chart, when we're looking at this, we've got this hole moving up here, this moving down. Okay, so my point is, I've seen this before, and you can see this pattern. So we've got a divergence, on the price chart, and then one final round off, push off the Trendmaster, pushing up into the resistance area, and then this comes up for a final touch on the upper boundary, and then we kind of fall down. And when I mean fall down, watch this. So we've come up, touch the area, touch the 100% line, if that's a little bit off. So touch the 100% line, candle closure below that. I mean, if we're talking about risk reward, and you're the type of person to take loads of you know, trades, taking tiny stop losses, I mean, look at this, 20 to 1. And you know, when we're talking about Ethereum, this Bitcoin wasn't even as volatile as Ethereum move yesterday. That I was watching that live. It's crazy. Okay, so that move just comes in like that, and that's just because the traders have accumulated all this power to move. You know, people want to go on Twitter and be like, look, you know, this, that, you're wrong, fake pump or what have you, just basically massaging their egos, lead them to it. It's pretty obvious of what you're thinking, man. Okay, so we're pretty much here now. So yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. So I think we'll leave it there. It's going to be a good week. Have a look at some futures, and that's it. So